Kathy and I are back, and I get the joy of Christmas shopping for tools because everybody loves tools. And I started out with some stocking stuffers. We'll end up with a special gift everybody will love to have. Kathy, that is an oversized tweezers with special jaws, and the jaws are interlocking and serrated to really grab.
So you can use this on a fuse in a tractor.
Right. Reach in to get a part that's dropped, and those little jaws you can use to scrape away corrosion from wires and spades and so on and so forth. This is one of those things you'll give somebody, it'll sit in the shop bench and be highly prized. It'll have its own little special receptacle. Now, they're pickup tools.
What is this?
Nothing unique to this, but this is an extra heavy duty pickup tool because you can see by the design. On top of it, look at this. You can turn it on and a little light comes on when you're operating it. And the neat thing about that is when you're down in the engine cavity and you can't see, you don't have to have a flashlight in this. You got the light exactly where you need it.
Now this one is not magnetic.
Right.
This one is.
And the beauty of that is it won't stick to the side of an engine if you're reaching down inside.
This looks like fun.
Yes, Kathy, this is a great tool idea, and the neat thing about it is it's a powered screwdriver, okay? So we know that this thing will, and it lights up. But when you need to change a bit, you come back like a revolver, shove it back in.
And it changes
automatically.
automatically.
Moves the little carriage like this. And the nice thing about it is you get 2 of these cartridges, so it means you have 12 bits to work with.
So it just pops out.
Right.
And then you can just pop this one in.
Isn't that slick?
I like that.
Now, you know, it's...
I might have to put this on my list.
Right, exactly. Now, it's 4 volt. Now, that doesn't mean it has a huge amount of power. It's not like some of the other power tools guys have. But for light-duty automotive work or around the house...
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm telling you, around the house, that would be pretty slick because of what's there. You must be wondering about this little box back here. And
yes.
This is IPA's Light Ranger trailer tester. They call it the MUT. This comes in 2 versions. Now you have to be wondering, why would you need that little black box? Well, one of the more challenging jobs on a farm with all the trailers that we have is that we need to be checking the lights and the brakes on them. And that's a 2-man job, sometimes a 3-man job. Well, some guy way at the end of the trailer yelling, okay, hit the brakes, and he's checking the brake lights.
Or you turn on the turn signal and you got to run back and look at it yourself.
Or how do you know your brakes on the trailer are working? That's what this does.
Okay.
It has all the connections and the chargers that you plug it in to your vehicle, and then using this control panel right here, you can go through and you can do everything like left turn, tail lights, right turn and 4-pin, electric brake, backup lights.
Oh.
The heavy duty version of this thing also checks electric brakes on commercial trailers. This is for smaller trailers that you'd have, probably everything up to a lightweight trailer, and then the heavy duty version covers everything else out there. It is a rugged box, it's waterproof, it has an internal battery, and a compartment with external 12-volt power port on the outside. Now, either kit sells for $195.
My brother-in-law would like this.
Well, not only that, it's a safety factor, too.
Yes.
And the DOTs are watching on the interstates and state highways to see if your trailers are in compliance now. And this is a slick thing everybody should have for their farm operation.
Nice unit.
Anyway, I'm ending my tool selection with what every person would love. I know when I say every person.
Under the tree on Christmas morning, right?
Yeah. This is, do you think Doug would like this?
Oh, I know.
This is the ultimate tool selection from Craftsman. Now I'm going to tell you the beauty of this is, it's not only nice and shiny, it's also very innovative. And this is a good example. Oh, it's a lot. This is the pass-through design from Sears and Craftsman. And the pass-through design allows, first of all, the socket, if you can see that, to pass through. Now, the beauty of that is if you have a very long bolt, and a lot of farm equipment has long bolts, this can slide down through it. That way you don't have to use a socket in one case or another ratcheting wrench in another situation. It'll handle all kinds. Now this goes from 1.5 inches all the way down to this little baby
5/32.
5/32. The wrenches themselves are unique too. First
What's
of all,
the extra notch?
well, the extra notch is to grab on the fasteners for extra torquing.
Oh, okay.
And that's an exclusive design from Sears that allows you to grab on the fasteners, and it's much thinner also than the standard wrench, so you can get into locations. This is a 3/4 inch wrench, and you can feel that is much lighter than what you would have. But at the same
The
time,
slim design's easy to hang on to.
right, the metallurgy of this thing allows for you to put a lot of torque on it. Now, we're not done shopping yet, because Lori and you are going to be coming back, and you're going to be looking at high-tech tips and high-tech tools that she selected. So Kathy will be back with Lori after these brief messages.